In oceans deep, my faith will stand. And I'll call upon your name and keep my eyes above.
Hi, hello. Hi guys, good evening. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat quickly. All right, good evening. Let me know your name, what you do, and where you're watching from. All right. So we're going to allow a few minutes for everyone to settle down, and then we can start. Okay. All right. Let me know your name, what you do, and where you're watching from. Okay. All right, David, you're welcome. Peace Shoemaker of Benin student. Okay, we have Favor of where you from? Lagos Secretary. All right, you're welcome. Ahmed from Ghana, you're welcome. Ikorodu, Lagos. Please tell me what you do. Okay, we have students. We have an architect. Awesome. Ibrahim from Ilorin. So I may not be able to mention everybody's name. All right, but we'll have a lot of people from Ghana. That's awesome. Rabia Ali from Ghana, Mavis from Ghana. Awesome. We have a lot of people from Ghana. That's cool. Wow. My name is Miriam. Awesome. Monta, you're awesome. Victor. All right. Awesome. All right, so we're going to get a few minutes for everyone to settle down. Francis, you're welcome. Iyabo, you're welcome. And if I don't mention your name, obviously it is not intentional. Okay, it's just that there's a lot of name coming out here, and I am just trying to. Yeah, so I'm just trying to be fast about it. All right, David, Angel, Trendy, you're welcome. Bolaji, your fashion design. Borders. Where you will call me, take me peace and let my feet feel, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, you my trust is without border. We walk upon water. Wherever you will call me. Education administrator, awesome. All right, Righteous, you're welcome. Ella, you're welcome. Wanchuku Victor Pantoski from Ghana, you're welcome. So we have people from Nigeria and people from Ghana in this call. That's awesome. So great to have you here. All right. Hope you guys enjoy my song. So we're going to start in the next 1 minute. So I just want everyone to settle down because I won't want to, go over what I've said before for people who are going to be coming late. For those of you from Ghana, you're welcome. People from Nigeria, you're welcome. And I promise this class is going to be amazing. All right, so we're going to start right now. So I'm going to share my screen. Before I share my screen, let me quickly tell you this, okay? This class is going to be for give or take 1 hour 30 minutes. All right, so you need enough data. All right, and if you have a problem with spending time to learn things that's going to change your life, because people hate to learn, but when it comes to watching movies, they're good at that. But this class is going to be for 1 hour 30 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and then we can begin. Okay, if you can see my screen, let me know. Let me know by writing loud and clear in the chat. If you can see my screen, let me know by writing loud and clear in the chat. And if my screen is not clear, probably your screen is not clear, or the my presentation is not clear, here's what you should do. Just do the instruction, follow the instruction on my screen. All right, go to just check your phone. You're going to see a settings button, one round button that looks like a boat. Click it, and then you're going to see quality, and then click on high picture quality so that you have the best view of this stuff. All right, and the best way for you to enjoy this class is to have your phone in landscape mode, just like this. Have your phone like this so that you can view everything in full screen. Okay, have you done that? In case my screen is not clear, this is what you should do. So if you can hear me loud and clear, just say loud and clear in the chat quickly so that we can begin. We already spent like I think 6 minutes already. So quickly, guys. You can hear me. You can see my screen loud and clear. I need a lot of people to get that loud and clear to me so that I can begin. All right. Now, if my screen is not clear enough, just follow the instruction on my screen right now. What you are seeing right now, just follow the instruction. Okay. Click the settings button on your phone. It's just on the YouTube screen. Click it. You're going to see one round button. It's like both. Click it, and it's going to pop up an options. Click on quality, and then click on high picture quality. Have you guys done that? Yes, have you guys done that? So you guys can hear me, right? I can go ahead and start. Spirit leads me where my draw. We walk upon the water. So a lot of people are saying they can see me. A lot of people are saying they can hear me, and a lot of people are saying that I can go ahead. Okay, so I am going to go ahead. So if you can't hear me or you can't see me, definitely it is from your end. Yes, just check the settings. You're going to see it. It's there. It's there. All right, one more loud and clear so that we can begin. One more loud and clear. I need a lot of people. Please just let me know so that I don't keep repeating this thing over and again. All right. More loud and clear, and so that we can begin. Loud and clear, loud and clear. You can hear me. My audio is excellent. My visuals are excellent, loud and clear. Okay, this is what we are going to be discussing today. Okay, loud and clear so that we can begin. Awesome. Okay, so guys, let's get started. Good evening, guys. Welcome. My name is Umoru Ibrahim, and you're welcome to today's web class. So what is the business of today? I'm going to show you something really amazing, something that's life-changing, something that changed my life, something that got me to where I am today. So I'm going to be showing you how you can go from zero to making at least $1,000 per month online from writing simple emails for companies abroad in just 4 steps. All right. For most everyone here wants to make money online. You have heard about it. You have heard that this is possible. A lot of people are doing it, and you're wondering, oh, how can I get on this bandwagon? How can I begin to earn extra income online to probably make enough money to take care of your family, your loved ones, and all of that? So that is what I'm going to be showing you how to do today. So whether you are at a point where you are struggling to feed, the money you're making is not enough, you're working like an elephant and yet eating like an ant, I'm going to show you how you can go from that point to making at least $1,000 per month. $1,000 right now in I think, give or take, in Nigeria, the exchange rate keeps changing. All right. So I'm going to be using My Ghana friends, I'm sorry, I don't know the rate over there, but you can just do the math, all right? Because I live in Nigeria, so that's what I'm going to be using, all right? Let's assume $1,000 is like 800,000 naira. For us to live in Nigeria, that's already a lot of money. And I'm going to be showing you how you can do that on a monthly basis from just writing simple emails for companies abroad in just 4 steps. All right. Now, you can do this even if you don't consider yourself a writer. Please and please pay attention. Leave the chat and just focus on your screen. Have your phone like this so that you can enjoy it. You can do this even if you don't consider yourself a writer. You don't even need to be a writer. This is not for writers. Okay. And you can also do this even if you don't have a degree in English. I graduated with mathematics. All right. I did my BSc was in mathematics, and here I am writing for clients for a living. And you can also do this even if you have never done any online business before, and probably you don't need any visa for this. You don't need to travel to any country for this. From the comfort of your home or probably your workplace with just your mobile phone, that is exactly what you need. So whether you are using a Techno phone, an Infinix phone, a Xiaomi phone, an iPhone, whatever smartphone you're using, as long as that phone can browse the internet, that is exactly what you need. And the phone you have in your hand right now, the one you're using to watch me right now, can browse the internet. If not, you won't be here. All right. So the kind of emails we are going to be talking about today are known as marketing emails. The emails that you're going to be writing for these clients abroad are known as what? Marketing emails. It is not the usual dear sir, dear ma kind of emails. Okay. So those emails that you get from Jumia, from Konga, from Netflix, from AliExpress, those emails where you read them, and you use Jumia will be telling you about their products. At the end of the email, they will tell you to buy, to click here to buy, click here to grab a discount. Those are what we call marketing emails. Now, tell me in the chat, how many of you get emails like this? You get emails from Konga, you get emails from Jumia. Like, where what companies send you email from time to time, about their products, about their services, talk to me in the chat. So this is an example of what we know as marketing emails. This is an email from Epis. Some of you who live in Ghana should know Epis. People who live in Nigeria will just know what Epis is. All right. So this is an email I got from Epis one time. They had a discount. They were telling me flight to New York is back to 50,000 naira. These are what we call marketing emails. They are meant for a purpose. All right. So companies use these emails to sell more of their products and their services. So once again, let me know the company that sends you email like this. Okay. These are what we know as marketing emails. So, and the beautiful thing is that you can write these emails in under 30 minutes once you know what you are doing. Once you have mastered the formula, you can write it in under 30 minutes. And you can go ahead to charge these companies $20 to $50 per email, even as a beginner. Okay. And the amazing part is that these companies tend to need this email in bulk. So most of the times when you get hired, they don't just tell you to write one email. Sometimes they'll tell you, most times, in fact, it is usually from 7 to 10 emails to 20, sometimes 30 emails. All right. So this is a screenshot I took from one of my students. His name is Bakari. So he was chatting with a client. I hope you guys can see what's on my screen. So he was talking with a client about writing 7 emails for the client, and he was going to charge $450. And that is over, I think, 450,000 naira. But let's assume dollar is 1,000. All right. That's over 450,000 naira. And if you do the math, that is $64 per email. And that is what makes this income model so lucrative, because these companies, all right, these clients, they need as much email as possible. All right. Now, so over the next 90 minutes, we are going to be covering a brief overview of this email writing income model and the 4 steps that you can follow right now to get started and earn your first $1,000 online. Who is excited? Let me know. Now, why am I doing this? Why do I have to dedicate my time, to come and, teach you guys when I should be doing something else with my time? Am I Father Christmas? Because people believe that when somebody hosts training, there's always, an underlying reason behind it. Well, I host trainings like this for a reason, although there are sometimes where I host physical classes, all right? But right now we are having an online class. So I host classes like this for a reason. Everything I've achieved today is possible because someone I met online taught me how to fish. He did a training that changed my life, and my goal is simply to pay it forward. Then this is the reason why the Igbos are very successful. Someone learns a trade. I think the Anambra tribe, they are very very successful. So someone learns a trade, and then go ahead to, like, teach like 7 to 10 boys. Those 7 to 10 boys end up teaching another set. That's how the success continues. All right. So someone was kind enough to host a training that changed my life, and I felt like, it would be selfish of me to keep what I know and not share it to other people, right? So that is why I'm hosting this training, to pay it forward for what someone else has done to me. But I realized that most people, when I host training like this, most people always want more than an hour training. All right. People at the end of every training, people always ask me, please, can you mentor me? I want you to guide me. I want you to hold my hand so that I can achieve this result like you. And that is only possible when you work directly with me. All right. So at the end of this workshop, there will be an opportunity to work directly with me through my academy. Although it's going to cost you a fee just to compensate for my time. All right. And I'm saying this for transparency purpose because for some of you, you have attended online classes like this, web classes like this, and then boom, at the end, you're asked to pay for one thing. All right. And you get shocked. So for me personally, I think that's the honest way of doing things. So I just tell people upfront so that they know what to expect. All right. So if you can decide to stay or you can decide not to stay, it's your choice. Anyway, we are going to talk about the price later on because we are already digressing. Okay, let's focus on the reason why we are here. All right, which is to actually get how this email writing income model work. Okay. Now, my promise to you is that if you stay to the end of this workshop, you will have in your hands something most people will never, ever, ever get. And that is an income roadmap that can take anyone from zero, literally zero. Probably you are at the point where you're being broke every now and then. You have been trying to, grow your income, and it's so hard. You are scared to spend money because you are scared that, man, I don't know when the next one is going to come. You can't sleep at night because probably you owe a lot of people. All right. This roadmap is going to take you from that point to making at least $1,000 per month. All right. Now, assuming that $1 is 1,000, that is a million naira per month. Dollar fluctuates. Sometimes it is 700, sometimes it is 800 naira, sometimes it is 900. So let's just assume it is 1,000. Okay. So I'm going to show you how you can go from whatever point you are in your life right now to that point. And in Nigeria, if you are earning a million naira a month, you are literally a big man. Like, you will be so comfortable. And you can do that in the next 30 days with this income roadmap. Most people don't have a plan. Like, if you ask some, if I ask some of you right here now, that what do you how do you intend to attack the coming year? How do you intend to attack next year? You can't just go to next year and say, oh, this year is going to be my year of financial breakthrough, and no plan. All right. But being here, you're going to have a plan, like a step-by-step plan that you know that once you follow this plan, it is going to get you to an income of $1,000 per month, which is over 800, 900, or a million naira per month. Okay. Now, I'm confident that it's going to happen because I'm a living testimony. As well as others who I have trained. So this was me before. I think this was back in 2019, and this is me now. This is my house, a rented apartment here in Lekki, one of the expensive neighborhood in Lagos, and that is my car. Now, do you want this kind of transformation? Transformation where you are living in an apartment where you have to use a mosquito net to this kind of apartment. All right. Do you want this kind of transformation? If you do, let me know in the chat by saying, I want this transformation. want you guys to engage me. I used to teach my uh, classmate when I was in school. So pardon me if I act like a teacher. I want to be sure, I'm not just talking to myself. I want you guys to be responsive. So if you want this kind of transformation, where I'm going to share the story with you how this happened. But if you want this kind of transformation, where at this point in my life, I don't think I had $1 to my name. I think I was earning 19.8 at that time, living, sharing a room with 6 people, and this is me right now living in my own duplex. It's crazy. All right. So if you want this transformation, just tell me I want this transformation. Awesome. Let's press forward. Now, before we continue, I want to say something very, very important. If you're looking for a get rich quick scheme or a platform where you can put 100K and get back 50 million in 48 hours, this is not the place for you, because a lot of Nigerians like this kind of business model where they'll tell you bring 100K, the next 2 hours you collect 2 million, those kind of stuff. This is not the place for you. So kindly leave us. Thanks. What I'm about to show you is an actual business where you serve clients around the world by writing their emails and getting paid in dollars. I've never left the shores of Nigeria, and I'm waiting for 7 and 9-figure brands and companies. I've never left the shores of Africa, basically. Or I've never even gone to Benin. I've never been to Ghana before. But I write for companies in the US, in Canada, in Australia, in Singapore. Some of the companies are listed here. We have the Bad Shaver, Rindu. Rindu is a software company. Black Business is an online education, is an education company in the United States. And Rap Technologies is a tech company in the US. I think they are worth $80-something million. All right. I've worked with this company right from the comfort of my house using just my mobile device. All right. And here is what my client had to say about me. Now, this is one of my clients. Her name is Andre Brinzendine. She's the head of performance and strategy at ROI Machines. ROI Machines is a marketing agency. So you can see what she said. Umoru was awesome to work with. It has great personalities. It's easy to communicate. So she's just basically giving me testimonials. This is another client of mine, Lawrence Watkins. Is the vice chairman of the Black Business School. The Black Business School is an education school in the United States. So you can see what he said. Just read over the emails tomorrow, and I like them. If you have capacity, I plan to use you for a lot of copywriting work that we need. Now, the reason why I'm showing you all of this is to let you know that this is a real business where you work with real people. So this is not, those shady kind of business where you don't, where you are posting links, like this is a business that is as transparent as water. Okay. So you're working with real people and you're getting paid by real people. So you have to take this very seriously. Another reason why I had to share you my testimonials I get from clients is to let you know that I have years of a personal experience with what I'm about to show you. I'm not coming here to tell you some stuff I Googled or something I've not done before. Like everything I'm sharing with you comes from my years of experience in this game. All right. Now let's begin. Let's begin. Now we are going to kick this off with a case study. The purpose of this case study is to give you a practical demonstration of how this email writing income model work using a real life example. I could go on and explain how this email writing income model work, and people want to get it. So I would rather just use a practical demonstration of how it works so that you can see how it works using a real life example. That is a client I worked with some time ago. Through this case study, you will see what a typical email writing client can look like. So when you hear email copywriting client, how do they look like? How does the process kicks off from scratch? And how is it possible for you to receive your money into your local bank account, whether you're in Ghana, whether you're in Nigeria, whether you're in Kenya, whatever African country you are in, you can receive that money into your local bank account when you work with these foreign companies. And the amazing thing is that everything is done from your smartphone. See, there's a reason why your phone is called a smartphone. There's a reason why it's called a smartphone, because you can do so many things. You will be amazed. All right. So through this case study also, this is an email that I wrote for a client. There are about 10 of these kind of emails. Okay, I wrote it for the US based clients, and that project turned into a $1,250 contract. All right, so through you are going to see through this case study, you are going to see how these emails turned into cold hard cash for me. All right. Now, before we move to the case study, let's get the foundation right first. Why? Because you can't build a house, without building the foundation. So let's talk about the foundation. And since everything we are going to be doing has to do with making money online, it is best for me to like help people get clarity on that part. How is real money made online legitimately? Because this is where most people get it wrong. This is where most people get scammed because they don't understand how it works. They don't understand the process. All right. Making money online, it is not magic. It is not abracadabra. Making money online works exactly the same way we make money legitimately in the real world. All right. And that means you must offer something, either a product or a service in exchange for money. Think about it. Whatever it is that you're doing, an architect, um, a plumber, a fashion designer, what else? You have a shop or something that you sell, you work a 9 to 5 job, you have an employer, you are offering something. Everybody here offers something in exchange for money. Like, you can't sit down in your house and expect money to come to you. It doesn't work like that. You have to offer something to somebody, and somebody has to give you money for it. If you work a 9 to 5 job, you're offering a service to your employer, right? And you're getting paid. If you sell something, you are offering probably a product to somebody and getting paid. If you're a plumber, a fashion designer, an architect, you're offering a service to somebody in exchange for money. This is how money has been made right from the days of Abraham, and that is how it is going to be even when we are gone. So making money online will work exactly that same way. So the only way you can make real money online legitimately is by offering something of value, either in form of a product or a service to someone in exchange for money. Again, let me take that. The only way you can make real money online legitimately is by offering something of value, either in form of a product or a service to someone in exchange for money. All right. So to make money online, someone must give it to you. Period. Anything aside this is total bullshit. For those of you who have done Ponzi, MMM, Ultimate Cycler, you will notice that these things don't sell anything. They don't offer anything. Nobody's offering anybody anything. They just tell you to bring money, and somehow your money will your money will multiply. It doesn't make any sense. That is why a lot of people get scammed, because they don't understand how the making money online thing works. It is not different. The same way you make money in your real world, that is how money is being made on the internet. That is why I have to use this picture. You can see this guy is giving this guy a package, and this other guy is giving him money. That is how making money online works. There has to be an exchange. All right, there has to be an exchange. You must be offering something, and in exchange for that money. All right. So there's no business you can point to today, whether offline business, online business, whatever line business, that makes money without offering something. Even people that sell tomatoes, beans, all of those things in the market, everybody has to offer something in exchange for money, and that is how you make money online. You have to offer something. So in the case of today's workshop, we are offering a service to companies abroad. We're helping them to write their marketing emails in exchange for dollars. That is how we are going to be making our money on the internet. Simple and straightforward. So if what I've just said makes so much sense and you have gained so much clarity, all right, type it makes sense in the chat. I want to be sure you guys are with me. I want to be sure you guys are following me. I want to be sure, you guys are getting it. Like I said, I used to be a teacher, so, I want my teaching to be two-way. If If it makes so much sense, let me know in the chat by saying it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. Awesome. Awesome. Now let's press forward. And I can assure you that you will make enough, with this income model, and I can assure you that you will make enough to live comfortably in Nigeria or in Ghana or wherever you are in Africa due to its lucrative nature. And I've given you the reason why it's so lucrative. Because these companies they don't just need one email. It's always 10 emails, 20 emails. And you can charge as much as $30 to $50. If you do the math, for let's say 10 emails, $50 per email, that is $500. $500, in your local currency is a lot of money. And the amazing thing is that your income is never capped. Okay, your income is never capped. It is not that, oh, you get to $1,000 and that is it. No, nah. The reason why I had to use $1,000 is because I don't want to use obscene numbers. People are going to start feeling like, no, it is not possible. All right. But with why you make money online is that when you make that first when you get your first number, you start your brain opens up to say, oh, like, wow, so this thing is possible. I can make more. Now, this is just one of my accounts. In a month, I earn over 23 million naira. I do not like to put out how much I earn on the internet or online because I'm not that kind of person. But I do this so that people can see what is possible. The reason why people who do fraud, why a lot of people get into fraud is because they post their winnings, their cars, and people have evidence that, oh, it's working for these people. Definitely, I need to go into this thing. So people who earn legitimately online, like us, need to also put out these things that there's a lot of money here if you can just be patient. All right. And I made so much money that everything I've ever wanted, everything I've dreamed about has happened. All right. My parents are now on a salary. I also had my friends on a boat, which is something I always want to do. I got a car for myself and a lot more other things that I can mention publicly. All right. And I'm sure that's something you also want to do. The reason why you want to make money is because you have family you want to take care of. You have things that you want to buy, probably a new car, a better car. You want to move to a better apartment. You want to be able to host your bed in style. You want to, the place where you have been really good before, you want to show them that, yes, I have arrived. You want to prove some people wrong. Okay. Everything is possible, with this income model. All right. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not showing you all of this to show off. I just want you to see what is possible with this income model and how it can be your ticket out of the Nigerian hardship and poverty forever, or whether you're in Ghana. All right. Now, I come from a humble background, and honestly, there's nothing special about me. All of this result that I've achieved is not because I'm special. It's not because I have two brains. I know you have heard countless of grass to grace stories of people who suffered, people who their grandmother was chasing them with cutlass, and they made it, all of those grass to grace stories. And at this point, you may be even be tired of hearing them. But the joy of success is telling the story of how you overcome the struggle. My success won't be sweet if I don't tell you, how how it came about. This is why testimonies never goes out of style in church. Or in church, we always share testimonies. Why? Because it works. It gives people hope. It inspires people. It let people know that, man, if this guy can go from A to Z, I can also do the same thing. So I'm going to tell you my story. I'm going to be quick, and hopefully my story gets you fired up. All right. Now, this was me like 2019. I don't come from a rich home. That's the first thing you need to know. I spent the most part of my life somewhere in Ajagbani, Lagos. For those who don't know that place, you can simply Google it and look at how the area is. All right. Opportunities are slim, like it is one of the slums in Lagos. All right. And I wrote JAM 4 times before I gained admission to study mathematics. Make it no be like say I no go school. That's why the reason why I study mathematics is because that don't want to end up as someone who didn't go to school. So during my NYC, the guy I was squatting with kicked me out of the house, so I became homeless. That is why I had to move to this place. I had to go and squat in another place and share a room with like 6 people. It was really, really tough. It got to a point in my life where I had to steal people's food to survive. There's a difference between stealing people's money and stealing people's food. I was not born to steal, but so I didn't take people's money. But when you come, I'll just go to your pot, take your food and eat it because I needed to survive. This was what how tough life is for me at that time. All right. So it was when my dad had a life-threatening illness that I took life very seriously. There's a point you will get in your life and you're like, man, enough is enough. I can't take this anymore. I need to do something about my situation. All right. So that was it for me. My dad had a life-threatening illness that almost took his life. And it dawned on me that if anything happens to my dad, I will have to shoulder the responsibility of my mom and my three younger sisters. And I love my sisters so much. I don't want them to become street urchins. I don't want them to become the popular, prostitute, what we know as a low show in Nigeria. I don't want it to be that it was because of my dad was no more, my sisters went wayward. So, that just kicked that drive in me that I need to do something about my life. Okay. So that kicked off my internet money adventure. So just like everyone, I started to try all kind of things from betting to filling out survey to Ponzi until I met the guy online. His name's Abdul Kawi, who on Twitter randomly. His advice and training gave me a direction and changed my life. This is the reason why I'm actually hosting this training because I'm always thinking that if this guy never did a training or never came out to the public to do a training, I would never have been blessed. Now, where would I be today? So I feel like there are a lot of people who also need help. And I believe my training is going to change their life too, just like you. So through him, I discovered this email writing income model. All right. 18 months later, June 2020, I made my first dollar online through a client in Singapore. I wrote his marketing emails. This was June 2020 during COVID. June 2020 during COVID, everybody can remember COVID-19, how bad it was, but COVID-19 was not bad for me. It was one of my best year ever. Why? Because that was when I made so much money writing for clients. And that's one beautiful thing about this income model. Your income is not, whether the economy is good, the economy is bad, you are still going to make money. People will never stop hiring email copywriters, and I will tell you why. So the rest they say is history. From there, I started making a lot of money. All right. The rest they say is history. All right. And my dream to own landed properties in my name, I finally achieved them. This is something that I'm sure every Nigerian wants. Everybody wants to own a property in their name. If your dream is to own properties, landed properties in your name, let me know in the chat. Okay. This is one of the dreams that I achieved, and it makes me so emotional because I always feel like the only people I know that have properties like this are rich people. So if your dream is to own properties, let me know in the chat. So with money comes access. Okay, this is me and a House of member, and also the founder of Nairabet, Akian Labi. All right, I was at a wedding party where a lot of politicians, a lot of government officials were there. And one thing I can tell you is that with money comes access. That is why the Bible said, "Money answereth all things." When you have a lot of money, trust me, the people you think that they are like this, all right, when you have money, trust me, you can get access to them. So say to yourself right now that I must do everything I can to achieve email writing success. Now that you have seen my story, you know that it is possible. All right. I want you to say to yourself that I must do everything I can to achieve email writing success. And according to the Bible, a closed mouth is a closed destiny. I must do everything I can to achieve email writing success. See, words are very, very, very powerful. That is why when you go to church, they'll tell you, say the word. If you go to a mosque, they'll tell you, say the word. If you go to probably a shrine or whatever it is that you believe in, you have to say something. You have to say something. Words are very, very powerful. The Bible says, there's power in your tongue. So say to yourself right now that I must do everything I can to achieve email writing success. I must do everything I can to achieve email writing success. Now, knowing how to write marketing emails is one of the things I know that can truly transform your life, regardless of how ugly things may look right now. I know that for sure. You can see it transform mine story, transform the lives of those I've coached, and I believe it is going to transform yours too if you are ready to take this very seriously. So if you are ready to learn, I'm willing to show you how. Now let's get back to our case study that we started initially. How 10 emails I wrote for a client turned into a $1,250 contract. Now the purpose, like I said, of this case study is to just give you a practical demonstration of how this email writing income model looks like using a real life example. So I'm going to be using a client that I work with and show you how the process starts from scratch, show you how a typical email client look like, and show you how you can get your money into your local bank, your Nigerian bank, your Ghanaian bank, whatever bank you're using. Sorry. So when I'm talking about email copywriting client, this is a profile of the client that paid me $1,250. So the name of the company is the Black Business School. It is in the United States of America, and the owner of the company is Dr. Boyce Watkins. The industry is in finance and education. So this company, they sell financial education and business programs to Black Americans that wants, they help them to grow their wealth. Okay, so you're going to be working with the companies in different industries. I've worked with companies that sell tools to the American police. I work with software companies, so you are going to be working with companies across different sectors. So this, when I talk about email copywriting clients, there are still companies who need people to write their emails. All right, AliExpress is a company, Jumia is a company, Netflix is a company. So these are the kind of companies, and these companies, since you get emails from this company, somebody is writing their emails for them, right? So that's an example of what an email copywriting client can look like. Now you may be wondering, how was I able to meet these clients, and that is far away in the US, and I've never left the shores of Nigeria? Like, how am I able to meet these clients? Now, I met this client on a platform called Upwork. So Upwork is basically a platform where that connects business owners to freelancers, like people who are talented. You can design graphics, you can write great emails, you can do animations, whatever it is that you can do, whatever soft skill that you can do, you can come here to get jobs. So that's exactly where I got this client from. And Upwork as an app you can download. So everything I'm showing you today is something that you can do with your mobile phone. All right, if you have a laptop, better, but you can use your phone. I started with a Infinix phone. So you can see, if you check your app store right now or your Play Store, you're going to see Upwork for freelancers. So that's where I got this client from. All right. Now the first lesson that you should take from this class is that one of the places you can find clients looking for help with their marketing emails is Upwork. Although there are a lot of platforms you can get clients from, but because of this case study, or I'm going to just be talking about Upwork for now. All right. So one of the places you can find clients is Upwork. All right. And Frank Donga also said the same thing. How many of you know Frank Donga here? Let me know in the chat. He's a popular comedian in Nigeria. He said, "Dear youth, with the way inflation is going in Nigeria, if you can try to make extra cash in dollars on freelance websites like Fiverr and Upwork." So he mentioned Upwork, and I'm going to show you how you can get extra cash in dollars on Upwork. All right. So just stick with me. So now back to the case study. This right here is the exact job post the client I wrote for posted on Upwork. So on Upwork, like I said, the way the platform works is that clients will just come, or these companies will just come and post, jobs there and say, "Oh, I'm looking for so person that can do so thing," and then there's going to be a button where you can apply for the job. That's all. So this is how it can look. This is how it looks like when the client posts the job. So somewhere on the, you can see the black business code. So somewhere on the page, you're going to see apply for the job. All right. Now, when you see a job like that, depending on your skill sets, now in this case, they're looking for someone that can write their emails, and they're also for their website. I saw it and I applied for the job. Okay. And when you're applying for a job on Upwork, all you need to do is to send a cover letter. You don't need a degree. You don't need to know too much English or anything like that. You just need to send a cover letter. A cover letter is basically, hey, I'm interested in the job, I can do it, and guess what, I'm qualified. And when your cover letter is very good, you get a response from the client. So this is my cover letter. The client read it, and I got a response from the client. Okay. And then usually when you get a response from the client, you guys are going to talk, probably on chat, or sometimes they will tell you, let's jump on a Zoom call, let's jump on a Google Meet call. Like I said, it is a real business where you work with real people. So sometimes you guys are going to see each other's face, or on probably Zoom or whatever it is. So they're going to assess you, ask you a few questions to be sure that you are who you say you are and you can do the job. And once they qualify you, the next thing is to sign the contract. So this is, you can see where I was signing the contract. So they're going to, you guys are going to agree on the price and then sign the contract. So once you sign the contract, the next thing is for you to begin the work, which means to write the emails. Okay. Now, lesson 2. Applying for jobs on Upwork requires that you impress the client with the cover letter. Don't forget. This is very, very important. You need to impress your client. Your cover letter is what gets you the job. So your cover letter has to be good. It needs to impress your client. Although I have a cover template that I use, all right, and this cover letter template is responsible for thousands of dollars in jobs. I have a template that I've used because I've done this over and over and over again, so I've mastered the process. And this template is only accessible to people who are going to be joining the academy. All right. So, and let me tell you how powerful this template is. Now, if you can see this, I hope you guys can see this. This is an email from, a message I got from Moses Ayomide, one of my students. Let me see if I can zoom this. So this is an email I got from one of my students. He said, "Good morning, sir. I got a job of $20. I used your template. Just $20 is first job. And if you go down, you're going to see from the same person, he got another job for $550. All right. And there's another person. All right. There's another person, and this guy, he got a job enough to get his dream phone. And there's also another person, Zubai, who got a client. I think he got like 3 clients that paid him a total of 13 point something million naira. That is over $5,000. All right, just using that cover, because of that cover letter template. That's how powerful it is. All right. So when I got a job from that client, I wrote the emails, and this is the emails that I wrote. There are about 10 of them, but I can't fit all of them in a screen because you guys are not going to see it. But if you can zoom into your phone, just stretch your screen, you're going to see the email where you say, "Hey, looking for this," and you notice that the emails are written in simple English. Anybody can read. So this is exactly what I wrote that I got paid over $1,000 for. All right, and then when you write the email, what happens? The client goes over it, checks it, see if it's good, and the next thing is payment. All right. So this is me when I was getting paid. So I was talking to the client on Facebook Messenger, and and there are also clients on Facebook too. So I spoke to the client on Facebook. I got paid, and this is the payment when the payments came in. All right. And when I got payments, now how was I able to get my money from the United States down to my bank here in Nigeria? All right. I use a GT bank account. So I use it. There are platforms that can help you get your money from foreign countries to Nigeria. There are a lot of them. One of them is called Gray. They were formerly called Abuki Africa, but now they are called Gray. So these platforms, what they do is that they're going to give you an account a foreign bank account, a US bank account, a Euro bank account, a pound bank account, a virtual bank account actually in your name that you can use to receive money. And with the platform, you can convert the money to your local currency. You want to convert to Naira, you see it there. You want to convert to to Ghana cities, you see there, and you can send that money directly to your bank account, easy peasy, with just your mobile phone. So that's how I was able to get my money all the way from the US down to my, Nigerian bank account without even leaving my house. Now, some of you may be wondering, oh, but this stuff is from 2021. Well, I had to use that case study because if I was starting out again, that is the exact process I'm going to be using. Right now, I don't go through that process again to get clients. All right, I just simply get clients from probably old clients, and sometimes I get referrals. All right, but if you are new, you can't get referrals because you don't literally know anybody, right? So if for those of you who want to see a recent payment, this is one of it. This is You can see this is the swap transaction I did of a 1,183 euros. If you zoom into your screen, you're going to see it very clearly, and the money came out by 1 million plus. And I think this was in August or September. I can't remember. So for those of you who want to see a recent withdrawal, this is it. All right. But the way I get clients now is different because I am, deep in the game. But if I was starting out, that was the process. That process I just showed you is what I'm going to be, is what I'm going to use. So this is how this business model work. Right? You get this job from platforms like Upwork. You send the cover letter, the client responds. You guys get on call. The client assess you. You are who you say you are. You qualify. The client signs you up. You write the emails. Once you write the emails, you get paid. That is it. Very simple, very straight to the point. All right. Now let's pause for a bit and imagine how good life is going to look like when you start getting income like this. I want you to probably close your eyes and imagine for a moment how is it going to feel like getting $500 per month. How is it going to feel like getting $1,000 per month? How is it going to impact your family? How is it going to impact your income? How is it going to change your life? How is it going to level the quality of your life? How is it going to help you improve your sleep? I mean, you won't be going to bed and be worried about so many things. You won't be scared about your bills anymore and a lot of other things. Okay. Now, I'm going to urge you to pay more attention as we have now reached the part where I'll be showing you exactly what to do to get this email writing income model started. And there are only 4 steps involved. All right, we'll go to that in a minute. The 4 steps I'm going to show you in a minute, but I want to quickly address a question that people tend to often ask me. Why on earth will someone pay you as much as $200, $500, and even $1,000 to write simple marketing emails? It's crazy. It's very crazy. Now, I think I saw a job on Upwork when I was browsing today. Now, this is a client. Let's see. This is the client from the United States. Now, look at what I'm telling you. Apply now. That's how you apply for jobs on Upwork. So this is a client from the United States, and they're looking for someone to do their email marketing, right? Now, look at how much they're going to be paying you, $1,000. So this is not, I'm not coming here to tell you this and that does not exist. Like, you can see it for real that it does, happen. Now, if you click on apply now, this is what I'm telling you, right? You can see cover letter. This is it. This is where you write your cover. You put your cover letter to impress the client so that you can get a response, and then you come here and send. Once you send, you have simply applied for this job. If your cover letter is very good, you are definitely getting that money. So why will someone pay you that kind of money, to write just simple marketing emails? Like, what is the logic behind it? That's what I'm going to tell you right now. The answer is very simple. They need it to survive. Sales is the lifeblood of every business you see today. They need sales to survive. Any business that is not making sales is going to die. So, and more sales for any business equals more money. If you work a 9-to-5 job, if your company is not making money, if your company is not making sales, you're going to eventually lose your job because they won't be able to pay you. All right, so they need these emails to survive. That is why Jumia, AliExpress, Alibaba, Netflix are constantly bombarding you with emails because they want you to buy. Although it's not common in Nigeria or African countries, but in the abroad, people buy a lot, from just getting emails from these companies. All right. So for businesses and companies abroad, email marketing is responsible for over billions of dollars in digital sales and revenue. All right. And email marketing is insanely profitable. That when you put $1 in, you get $44 back. What that means is that if you put 1,000 naira in, you get back 4,000 naira. If you put 1,000 cedis in, you get back 4,000 cedis. That is how crazy it gets. I mean, it's just like a box where you put money in and it gives you times 4 of the money. Everybody wants to, of course, invest in that thing. That is why a lot of businesses want to invest as much money into email marketing, because they know that when they invest in email marketing, they get times 4 of their money back. All right. Now, you may have seen something like, if you go on Jumia website, you're going to see something like this, where it said enter your email address. It is always there. This is what we call an opt-in form. The goal of this form is to collect as much email as possible and then build something we call an email list. An email list is basically a database of customers' names and their email. So the reason why you are always getting emails from these companies, because they have your emails stored up somewhere. It's like, the software. And whenever they need to send out offers, discount, they just put the database together and blast emails to you. Okay? Now, but unfortunately, most business owners don't have time to write this email. Some of them, they don't know how to write the email properly. So what they will do is that they will prefer to outsource it to someone who is good at it, and that is where you come in. Now, let me give you an example. Let's say your kitchen sink starts to leak. You don't know how to repair a sink, right? What will happen? You have to go and call a plumber to fix your sink, right? And you have to pay that plumber money to fix your sink. So that's what happens. These people don't know how to write it. All right. So they have to look for someone who can write the email and pay the person. So if you can write it, that is where you come in. All right. So if you are among the few people who can write these marketing emails properly, then you are in big fat luck, because you get paid without hesitation. All right. So here's how it works. This is you right here. You write the emails, you give it to the company. The company, put it in their email software and blast it out to their customers, which is what we call the email list. All right. And they make money, because how they make money is that, the emails are always, about, the emails are about their product and the services, and people end up buying. And when people buy products, the company makes money. Now, let's say a company is selling a $50 product, all right, and you help them write an email for that, and they have over 100,000 customers. Let's say out of 100,000, 5,000 people buy. That is, I think, $25,000 made from just that email you sent to them. Now, someone made over $25,000 from the email that you sent. Paying you $500 or $1,000 is not going to be a big deal, right? This is how it works. That is why they pay you a lot of money, because it's like you are helping them to make money. So they don't mind paying you, a lot of money, as long as you do the job right. So this is how the business model works. This is you here. You write the email, you give it to the company then put it in their software, blast it out to all their customers, and then they make money. They'll pay you. All right. Now, the first steps that's involved to get you started. The first step is, one, you learn how to compose this email properly. Because if you can't compose it properly, you don't get paid. You build your business asset, which is the portfolio and professional profile. You get yourself in front of clients. You onboard. When you get yourself in front of clients, you onboard your clients, you fulfill the project, and you get paid. That is all about this business model. Simple, straight to the point. All right. When you learn how to compose the emails, automatically two happens. When you get yourself in front of clients, automatically, if you get yourself in front of 1, 2, 3, 4 clients, one will end up signing you, you get paid. All right. Now, step one, how do you learn how to compose these emails properly? It's very simple. There's a formula that I use. It's called the AIDA formula. and it means attention, interest, desire, and action. Every email, nearly all marketing email you see follows this formula, uses this formula. After the class, go and check your email. You'll see that there's a subject line which grabs your attention, and there's something that gets you interested to read the email, and there's something telling you about the product or its services. And at the end of the email, they are telling you to click something. It follows this order. So once you master this formula, you can compose any email as possible. Now, I won't be able to go into details because, of course, time is running fast. But this is the formula that we use. Now, step two, once you get your formula right, you can compose your email. Step two is to start building your business assets, which means you start creating your portfolio. Your portfolio is basically your samples, emails that you use when you are practicing. All right, let me give you a good example. Let's say you're a fashion designer. How do you get your portfolio as a fashion designer? When you are practicing your fashion, practicing your fashion designing, like you're trying to perfect your skills, trying to perfect how to make a proper trousers, how to make proper shirts. Those are your portfolio. Those are what you're going to be showing potential clients and say, oh, this is my work. This is what I did. All right. Whether the work is for somebody or not, nobody cares. As long as they can see something that you have done. Okay. So when you are mastering the process of composing emails, those emails that you use to practice, that is what will form your portfolio. And then you build out what a professional profile. Okay, this is what a professional profile is basically having an Upwork profile or having a LinkedIn profile. Just email, nothing crazy, email copywriter. That's all. All right. So you won't be adding those flimsy profile where you put Man United fan, father, mother, all of those things. Now you make it professional so that people can take you very seriously, and you use a good headshot. All right, so you look like you're ready for business. Then step three, once one and two is done, all right, now is the time to what? Go for clients. Now step three is to get yourself in front of clients. Now what I recommend for news people who are starting out, just use Upwork. Upwork is one of the easiest way you can get clients. And a while ago, I was showing you a job that was from the United States that was paying over $8,000. All right, and you can. These are some of my students. Moses Ayomide, who got his first client from Upwork, and he ended up buying himself his dream phone, which is an iPhone. And we also have Fumilayo here. When she got started working with her, when she was new in our academy, she made her first $1,000, and right now she's over $3,000 plus. Okay, so like I said, it's not a one-off thing. It's not like you make money today and you don't make money again. Nah, like the money grows like grass. It keeps growing as you put in the work. Now, step four, you onboard the client. When you sign the client, okay, you onboard them, which means you guys talk, and then you fulfill the project. And how do you fulfill the project? We use an app called Google Docs. So Google Docs is what we use to write the emails. Google Docs is more like Microsoft Word, but the phone version. That's it. You just write stuff there, send it to the client. That's it, and you get paid. And how do you get your money? Use Gray. Gray is my favorite. There's the gig pay. There are different ones, but I like Gray. You can see banking services for digital nomads. Open a US bank or UK European bank account for free to receive and make foreign payments. So Gray gives you a foreign bank account in your name. So you have a US bank account, a UK bank account, a European bank account in your name that you can use to receive money from all over the world. How cool is that, guys? So the first step is actually two steps if you look at it properly. Because when you learn how to compose emails properly, bulk of the work is done. Because automatically your portfolio builds. You just creating a professional profile takes less than a minute. All right. Then you get yourself in front of clients. Immediately you get yourself in front of clients and you start approaching clients. Automatically, you do the job and you get paid. So you're only like doing two things: composing emails, reaching out to clients. Because when you reach out to clients, number four happens. You get paid, because there's no how you work with clients and you don't get paid. Like, it is not possible. All right. Now you can see that it is simple and very straightforward. So far, did you get something from this workshop? Are you happy that you made it to this workshop? Let me know in the chat. Let me know so that I know I'm not just capping and capping. How many of you gained something from this workshop? If you are happy that you came to this web class, let me know. Tell me what you learned. Just tell me that, wow, I gained something. I learned this so thing. I want to be sure like I delivered enough value. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Quickly, let me know. You did. Awesome. Let me know if you gained something. Let me know if you are happy. Tell me one thing that stood out for you. What is the one thing that stood out that blew your mind? Like, oh wow. So this is it. Probably it is the part where, oh, you now understand how making money online works. Let me know. What is the one thing that you learned? Let me know. Awesome. Now, you have seen how simple and straightforward this email writing income model is. It does not involve, bringing one person to bring two person. It does not involve you importing products from China. All of this kind of stress. All right. Now, you have seen how simple. Once you know how to compose email using the ADA formula, your work is done. Once you reach out to clients on Upwork, you sign your fee. Once you get a good cover letter to sign, what is that client we saw the other time? When you get to get client from United States, that you get $1,000 will be in your pocket in no time. All right. Now, do you feel that you can do this with what you have seen, the steps, the process, the four steps I like to call two things? Do you feel that you can do this? Let me know if you feel like that. Do you feel that you can do this with what you have seen so far? With how straightforward this thing is, with how simple this is. Do you feel that you can do this? Let me know by telling me that, yo, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Let me know by saying I can do this. I can do this. And don't forget, the Bible taught us that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Whatever you feel, that is what is possible for you. If you think you can't do this, you can't. Trust me. If you think you can, you can. All right, because the Bible said, as a man thinking in his heart, so is he. If you feel like you can do this, let me know by saying, oh man, I can do this. Awesome. But how many of you are ready to start tonight, but you are still feeling overwhelmed and thinking to yourself that, yes, I feel like I can do this, but I wish someone can just guide me like a toddler until I get it right. How many of you feel this way? If you feel this way, let me know by saying, I feel this way. This is me right now. This is me right now. Just put, this is me right now. You're ready to start tonight, but you're feeling overwhelmed and you're thinking to yourself, man, yeah, I can do this. But I wish, it would be nice if someone just guide me like a toddler until I get it right. Put this is me right now in the chat. This is me right now in the chat. This is me. You're ready to start tonight. Your blood is boiling and you're feeling overwhelmed. Like, okay, yes, I get it. I can do it. But it would be so nice if someone can just guide me like a toddler until I get it right so I don't make mistake. Put this is me in the chat. This is me. This is me. So that I can know the people who feel this way. This is me right now. This is me right now. Awesome. Awesome. Now, how many of you are convinced that this income model sounds so cool, so simple, so easy, so wonderful, but you're still wondering if it will work for you? Let me know in the chat. So let me know by saying yes. I'm thinking that, oh, will it work for me? All right. There are some people right here who feel like, okay, yeah, everything you have said sounds cool, it sounds simple, but will it work for me? Probably because if you have tried a lot of things in the past and you have failed and failed and failed, you start getting scared. You start feeling like nothing will ever work for you. And I get it. It's normal. So let me know if you feel this way, that you feel like the income model sounds cool, but you're still thinking that, man, my brain is not, I'm a slow learner, all of those little excuses in your head that makes you feel like, will it work for me? Are you feeling this way? Are you feeling like, is anyone here feeling like, yeah, it's cool, but I'm wondering if it worked for me, if it will work for me. Let me know if you're feeling this way. right? Oh, a lot of people are saying it is going to work for them. I love that energy. I love that belief system because the Bible said, as a man thinking in his heart, so is he. All right. Whatever you choose to believe, that is going to be your reality. All right. So if you're wondering if this email writing income model will work for you, all right, I want to tell you something very, very interesting. Now, this is Ebuka, one of my, I like one of my best students. All right. He was an ordinary sales boy. He started out, we got into the academy. We worked together, and within 30 days of starting out, he made $260 in the first 4 weeks. And from there, boom, everything went up. This is just an ordinary sales boy who used to sell an engine oil. Now, I had to use his old picture just to show you that this person you are seeing right here does not have two brains. They don't have four eyes. He's just an ordinary sales boy. So if an ordinary sales boy can do this, so why do you think you can't do it? Ask yourself that question. All right. There's also Adedoyi Bakari, a student, also a student of mine. This guy is less than, I think, should be less than 20 years old, 22 years old right now. This guy has gotten so much clients. In fact, I think right now, he's working with the client that paid him, that is paying him $1,200 per month. Look at his profile, right with Adedoyi. You can just go and check him on Instagram if you want to. There's a video here. I'm going to play the video after the class to save our time. All right. So listen. Can you guys hear the audio? Let me move to the next thing. Okay. So there's also Favor, also another student of mine who got a $250 per week project. So, see, the thing I'm trying to drill into your head that these people are ordinary people. All of these people I'm showing you right now, they're not special. They are not smarter than you. They are not even hardworking than you. Right? I consider myself a lazy person. I don't, work too much. If you remove my glasses, I can't. If you remove these glasses, I can't see anything again. That's to tell you that I'm not special. All right. So these people, they don't have two words. They don't have a special brain from God. They don't come from a rich home. Everybody you're seeing here started from zero, including myself. All right. So you can definitely do this. It's just your mindset. All right. The one thing that makes them succeed is grit. No room for excuses. See, people are lazy these days. When you see an opportunity, you are coming up with excuses why you can't do it. All right. You are boxing in your comfort zone. I got this quote from someone. He said, to a consistent man with grit, everything is possible. Your situation is still the same because you are pleasuring from your comfort zone. The reason why you are not progressing is because you are happy being in your comfort zone. You don't want to make progress. You are scared. You're happy with your comfort zone. He said the day wire will spark in your brain, holy anger rising on you, the day you realize that nobody's coming to save you, that is the day your liberation will begin. That is the day you will tell yourself that I'm not going to be giving any excuses anymore. I'm going to go after my dream and after what I believe. So the one thing that these people have is just believe, grit. They know, like you have to get to a point in your life where you tell yourself that there's no excuse that's going to stop me from achieving what I want to achieve. That is what will make you succeed. And if you have that kind of mindset, I promise you that you're going to make a killing in this. Right? So now, would you like me and my team to walk you through the entire process step by step until you start getting results, just like a mother walking a child? Let me know by saying yes. If you want, would you like me and my team to walk you through the entire process step by step, just the way this mom is walking her child until you start getting results? If you want that, let me know in the chat by saying yes, I want it. Yes, I want it. Yes, I want to see big yes, I want it. Yes, would you like me and my team to walk through the entire process step by step until you start getting results, just like this mother, just the way this mother is, walking her child? Yes, I want you to guide me. I saw someone saying, yes, I want you to guide me. Yes, I want you to guide me. Full meaning of grit. Grit is basically determination. All right. You are determined. Like nothing is stopping me. Nothing can stop me. That's the point you want to get to. Also. Now, the same thing I did for Bakari, the same thing I did for Ebuka, the same thing I did for Favor and Fumilayo. I want to do it again for a lucky few today. All right. The Bible says many are called, but few are chosen. A lot of people are going to, drop off, which is quite normal. All right. Not everybody went to the promised land. So if you are ready, that you're not going to give any excuses, you are ready to commit. You're ready to learn. You're ready to commit yourself and work hard. And you want me to walk you through it because I don't want to work with lazy people. All right. You want me to walk you through the entire process step by step until you start getting results. I want you to say it right now. Tell me that you want it. I want to be sure that you want it. Tell me by saying, Umoru, I want to join your academy. All right. You're ready. You are committed. You know in your heart that you're not a lazy person because I don't want to work with lazy people. All right. And you want me to walk you through the entire process step by step until you start getting results. You want us to go in depth. Those are the things, those things that I didn't have time to explain. We're going to go over them, go over them in our academy. So if you want that, just tell me right now that Umoru, I want to join your academy. Umoru, I want to join your academy. Umoru, I want to join your academy. Okay, if you want that, just let me know. Umoru, I want to join your academy. Awesome. So then it is great pleasure to introduce you to the Inbox Marketing Academy. So what is the Inbox Marketing Academy? It is basically it is not a course. All right, it's not a course. All right, okay. The Inbox Marketing Academy is not another course. So if you have bought course in the past, expecting this to be a course, this is not a course where we just throw video trainings to you and tell you to go and watch it. Now, this is not what it is. All right. Those trainings where you buy a course, they'll tell you go and watch this video, and I hate it. It's just like when you're at secondary school, your teacher will tell you, hey, everybody take this book, go and read it. And then the teacher comes on exam day and tell you to come and, do an exam. People are going to fail that way. All right. That is why courses do not work. So that's why the name is called the Inbox Marketing Academy. So our goal, the academy, is to take you from zero to be making at least $1,000 in the next 30 days. So let's say 30 to 60 days, basically. But don't forget, but you have to learn before you start earning. Please don't forget. You have to learn how to compose the email before you start earning. Getting clients is the easiest part. Composing the email, is where a lot of people fall out. Okay, but with the right direction, you can do it. So the goal of the academy is to get you from zero to making at least $1,000 in 30 days. But you have to learn before you earn. Don't forget. All right. Now, the academy consists of both video trainings and practical weekly coaching. So now, let me tell you how the academy work. When you sign up right now, you're going to be added to our video, which you must watch. Okay, you must watch them. And then we host every Monday, we have a session where we discuss what is in the video training. Just the way you learn in secondary school, where the teacher will tell you, go and read this book. Go and read the book. Then the teacher will come next class and say, okay, now we're going to go over the book together. That is how we operate. That is why it is called an academy. So you have to do your part, and we are going to do our part. Okay? That's why I said I need committed people. You can see these are testimonials from our class. I'm on Twitter. You can follow me, you_26. He said tonight I learned Curiosity Plus benefits. This one is also saying, honestly, I'm finding every aspect of the course interesting. I'm a slow learner. So if you're a slow learner, don't worry, this works perfect for you. All right. So when you enroll into the Inbox Marketing Academy tonight, the first thing you get is the IMA Mastery. So for those of you, how do I learn how to compose these emails using this formula like a pro? This is where you're going to learn it. This is, you're going to be watching me write an email from scratch. You're going to be watch how I actually start from scratch that formula to compose an email. All right, that is what the email mastery video training. That's the first thing you're going to be getting. So this one will turn you into an email copywriting pro. You become a master at it. All right. So I said before, it addresses, if you're wondering how do I compose this email, what are the steps to take before you start writing your emails? How do you put your emails together? This is what the email mastery video training does for you. All right. And on Monday, every Monday, you're going to be going over the training together. So you're not, so like I said, it's not a course, it's an academy. It's continuous learning, continuous stuff. Then secondly, you get access to the client acquisition secrets for Upwork, for LinkedIn and Instagram. I saw a lot of people asking me, oh, how do I create my profile? The client acquisition secret answers that for you. So we show you how to optimize your profile to look sharp. We'll show you how to find the right type of client that pays handsomely. So you can see that there's a way I did. There's a way I did to get jobs like this. You know, it's not every time you see I give you $1,000. So there's a way to structure my search to get jobs like this. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Because we don't buy for it, we're bigger than that. I'm waiting for my screen to come up. I don't know why it's taking that. What's going on now? Okay, can you guys hear me? So yeah, we're showing you how to find your clients. Let me know if you're with me. Let me know if you're with me. My cover letter template, you also be getting that on the client. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, please. Can you hear me? I'm not sure. My network was shaking. All right. My network is, I don't know. I'm coming. Let me. Hear me now. Before I continue. I switched my network, so it should be good right now. Let me know if you can, just loud and clear. If you can hear me loud and clear, quickly, loud and clear, loud and clear, loud and clear. If you can hear me loud and clear. All right. If you can hear me, let me know by saying I can hear you. I can hear you fast, 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 so that we can round up. You can hear me now, right? Can I continue? Awesome. So yeah, okay. All right, awesome. Okay, it is okay now. Awesome. So now the second thing you're going to be getting is the client acquisition secrets for Upwork and LinkedIn and Instagram. Okay. Yeah. So these are the awesome results. So for those of you who are wondering, how do I optimize my profile so that it looks professional enough? I'll show you how to do that step by step. How do I find the right type of clients? I'm going to be showing you that. You know, I was showing you a job of I was paying $1,000, right? There's a way we get jobs like that. We don't do $5 job here, God forbid. Okay. And the cover letter that I use to get these clients, like I said before, you are also going to be getting access to that. And how do you onboard clients? How do you talk to clients? How do you close clients? How do when you fulfill the job? What do you do? Basically, everything you're going to be getting it. And these are the kind of results that we get, that you can get using the client acquisition secret. You can see what Gideon was saying right here. So one secret I learned from Umar Ibrahim when it comes to attracting clients. We saw Zubair got a client of like three clients paid him 13 point something million naira. That's like $5,000. Then we have Moses Ayomide, a lot of other people like that. Okay. And then lastly, you're going to be getting access to the weekly coaching and implementation session, which is the best, which is what makes it so. This is what makes it an academy. So every Monday, we do like a session. Sometimes it is me, sometimes it's my partner, sometimes it is past student, but we all, that is where we get to talk. Just like the way you run it, just like the way you learn in school, right? Where your teacher come, ask questions, everybody contributes, just say the learning environment is great. All right. Don't forget, but you have to do your part to watch the training so that when we host the classes, it doesn't look like we are speaking French. Okay, we have over 9,000. Our community is over 9,000. Just to tell you that a lot of people love it. All right, the community is vibrant, and you can get access to Onion Plus swipe files. So, with all the things you are getting, if you expect this program to be 5,000 naira or 7.5, like those PDF, disguised as courses, you can leave right now. If you're looking for something that's cheap, sorry, this is not for you. All right. So, what is the price of enrollment into the Inbox Marketing Academy? Now, the first set of people who enrolled into the Inbox Marketing Academy paid a sum of 150,000 naira. I don't know how much that is in cities, but you guys can do the conversion, please. Let me know in the chat how much is it. All right. But you are not going to be paying up to that. Okay. I know that things are hard in the Nigerian case right now. So I'm going to use that as an excuse to make this affordable to everyone, but still worth an investment. All right. But I want to ask you a question. If all you learn in this academy helps you make at least a $500 every month for the rest of your life, which is assuming let's say it's 500,000 naira for the rest of your life, would a one-time payment of 150,000 naira be worth it? Let me know. If all you learn, like, let's say, you got into this academy right now. Imagine you go into this academy right now, and worst come to worst, you're earning $500 per month, which I know it is doable, which you can see what Formula is even doing, over $4,000. For the rest of your life, would a one-time payment of 150,000 be worth it? And if you think this is expensive, compare this to how much you spent in school. A lot of us went to school and we spent millions of naira getting a degree that is so useless, and we spent millions of naira to get that degree. Compare it to the amount of knowledge. Compare it to the knowledge you're going to be getting. Will a one-time payment of 1,000 naira be worth it? All right. Will it be worth it? Like, if all you learn is all you learn in this program, even if it's $200 for the rest of your life, which I know it's possible. I've been doing this for the past 4 years. That is what has fed me and all of that. Will it be worth it? Some people are saying yes, which I believe strongly it is. All right. But I'm not going to ask you to pay 150,000 naira. Don't worry. I'm not going to ask you to pay 80,000 naira. I'm going to give you a very special deal. I'm going to give you guys a special deal. Why? Like I said, the economy is hard, which I'm very aware of. So I'm going to make it in such a way that it is affordable, but it's going to be worth your investment, so that you know that you paid something. I like my trainings to cost a bit more, because when people pay more for things, they tend to take it very, very seriously. All right. So the admission fee into the Inbox Marketing Academy is just 50,000 naira. Who's excited about this? The admission fee into the Inbox Marketing Academy is just 50,000 naira. That is a massive, massive, massive discount. If you're excited about this, let me know in the chat. The admission fee is just 50,000 naira. All right. And the beautiful part is that you are only going to be investing this amount once. Nobody's going to be asking you money again. And you get to make money using the skills for the rest of your life. The money I paid 4 years ago in 2019 to the guy who taught me, I've never paid him again. And I've used this money to make millions and millions and millions of naira. That's the beautiful part. You pay once, and for the rest of your life, It's just like someone who went to learn, let's say, a fashion design from someone. Once you pay that money initially, you can use that because the skill can never leave you. For the rest of your life, you're going to have that skill. You can make money for the rest of your life. So just 50,000 naira, that is less than what you spend on buying clothes, what you spend on buying shoes, what you spend on drinks, and all of that. All right. And the amazing part is that the money doesn't come once, it comes over and over and over again. This is Bakari. His first job was $600, second job was $450, and last time we spoke, he's getting $1,200 per month project. Just check him on Instagram, right, with Adedonyi. That's his handle, and you're going to see what he is doing. All right. So there's going to be a fastest finger reward for the first 40 persons who are going to make payment right now. There's going to be a fastest finger reward. So get your bank app ready. Get your bank app ready. Get your whatever it is that you use to make payments. All right. And if you are in Ghana, don't worry. I'm going to find a way to get how you can make your payments. Get your backup ready. There's going to be a fastest finger for the first 40 persons to make payment right now. So get your backup ready right now because we'll be counting to 40 until that number is done. Okay. Now, the first 40 people to pay right now, and we will be giving you for just 30,000 naira. Who is happy? The first 40 people that's going to pay right now, that's going to secure that slot right now, we will still get a massive whooping discount on the 50,000 naira. All right, so you're going to be paying just 30,000 naira if you're among the first 40 persons. So we're going to be counting. Okay, someone is saying 50,000 naira is about 620 Ghana cedis. Okay, awesome. So we are going to be counting from 1 to 40. All right, we are, I think 100, 200 plus. I can't. All right. So one, get your bank app ready. Get whatever is to transfer ready. 1, 2, ready, and go. So this is how to pay. Okay. Step 1, pay. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake here. All right. So pay 30,000 naira via transfer to the account below. All right. Please be very, very careful at this point. Okay. I have a lot of people impersonating me. You find them on social media. Okay. So the account number on your screen is a Keystone Bank account, and I don't receive payments using my name again. All right. Anybody using my name is obviously an impersonator. So I use my company name, which is Bloompart Consulting Limited. The account number is 101-299-7476. I'll pin it right now. And please be very careful in the chat so that you don't get scammed. Okay. I don't use PalmPay, I don't use OPay, I don't use Money Points, I don't use any of the new generation bank. The only account you should be paying to is the one on your screen right now, which is a Keystone Bank account, and it's my company bank account. So I'm going to pin it so that we can move forward. I'm going to pin it so that we can move forward. I'm going to pin it right now so that we can so when you make your payment, indicate paid in the chat. Oh, there's a lot of chats coming here. Okay. All right, so the account number has been pinned on my YouTube. Please be very, very, very careful. Don't let anybody message you telling you shit. All right. So once you make your payment, screenshot this page so that you get the account number because we're moving forward. When you make your payments, indicate by writing paid in the comments to be identified. Okay. Once you make your payments, indicate by writing paid in the chat. Then step 3, you send a private WhatsApp DM to your WhatsApp group admin showing your proof of payment, and then you wait for your payment to be confirmed. Once your payment is confirmed, you'll be granted access to the academy. Again, be wary of scams. I do not use Pampay, I don't use OPay, I don't use Money Point, I don't use any of the new generation bank. And for those of you who in Ghana who wants to pay, just send a message to your group admin. All right, a private message. I also did not open the group also to avoid people spamming the group, because a lot of stupid people. Okay, so once you make your payments, comment paid in once you make your payments, comment paid in the chat. Okay, this is the account number. My account number is 101-299-7476 Keystone Bank. You are only going to be paying to my company account. I do not use. There are a lot of people. I don't know why all those new generation banks, people can use your name to open a bank account, which is very crazy. But you are paying to my company account. Once you are paid, please, because we are going to be counting to 40 now. We're going to be counting to 40. Yes, a lot of people who are creating an account in my name. All right, please be very, very careful. I don't use a Pampay, I don't use an OP account, I don't use Money Points, I don't use New Generation Bank. The only bank you should be paying to is the one on your screen, which is the Keystone Bank account, 101-299-7476 Bloompart Consulting. Once you have paid, indicate paid in the chat. It is very, very important. Now, for those of you who are going to be paying from Ghana, simply what you need to do, message the admin of your group. Okay, message the admin of your group. All right, just tell them that I'm from Ghana, I want to make my payment. You will get your own link. All right, go to your message your admin. Okay, so once you have made your payment, indicate by writing paid in the comment section. It is very, very important. And then send your proof of payment to your WhatsApp group admin, not inside the group. I know the group is locked because we don't want people to spam. Just message your admin privately. Okay, every group you are part of as an admin, okay, just message your admin privately with your proof of payment, and the admin is going to confirm your payment. Now, the discount offer, like I said, is only for the first 40 persons who secure their slot now. All right, for those of you who are not able to secure their slots, well, just hope that we don't get to 40 people tonight. All right, now if we don't get to 40 people tonight, the discount will be pushed to Saturday with whatever slots are remaining. So if we have 10 slots left for tonight, the slot is going to extend to Saturday. And if, let's say, today is Wednesday, right? If, let's say, the slot gets filled up by tomorrow, well, sorry, that's your luck. Okay, but again, I think I've did my best by extending the payment. Please indicate paid in the chat. Indicate paid in the chat. All right, once your comment paid in the chat. This slot is only for the first 40 persons. I don't know how many people have paid because I lost count. All right, so let's continue. Now, so some of you are going to be asking, if you are making so much money, why are you charging for this academy? Why not make it free? You're right. I make enough, which you have seen, and I'm blessed. All right. I'm giving you the 4-step process for free. So enrolling into the academy is basically a choice. All right. It's a choice that you can either take or you can't. All right. But I'm giving you the steps. You can start with that. Now, inside the academy, you are going to be getting tons of video training, mentorship, and my time. The video alone took me and my team weeks to put together. And again, since I'm going to be training a lot of people, I don't just do it alone. I have a partner who is going to be helping me. I even employ people, expert coaches, my successful students, actually employ them and pay them on a monthly basis so that you can get results. So most of the money you are paying is not actually coming to me. I'm, investing in back into the training, paying people who are going to be, helping me in case times with days where I'm busy or stuff like that. So that is why I'm charging you for it. All right. So for those who are wondering, why don't you make it free? So, and if you expect that I should make it free, even when I, employ people and all of that, for the level of work and expenses, well, this academy is not for you. All right. You are not meant to be here, because if you feel like that, then you're not meant to be here. Okay. Once you make your payments, please what you should do is indicate by writing paid, and then message your admin privately with your proof of payment. All right. So you get a discount of 30,000 naira only for the first 40 slots. And if we don't get our 40 slots filled up tonight, all right, it's going to be, we are going to extend it to Saturday. So just be praying that we don't get to our numbers. Okay. So you have the weekly coaching session, and we have for those of you who are signing up tonight, are also going to be getting a special gift of the list of companies looking for copywriters this month. All right. Now, my friends will always say this: weak people make excuses. For those of you who are, I'm seeing a lot of excuses already, and that is what weak people do. They make excuses. So you cannot make money and make excuses at the same time. You have to choose one. All right. You have to make either you make money or you make excuses. You have been making excuses for the past 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, and your life is not going forward. Now it's time to do something very different. Stop making excuses, start taking action. All right, find your way around it. All right, the Bible says money is a difference. There are three types of difference. There's there's financial difference, there's spiritual difference, and all of that. So money gives you difference. Money gives you respect. That place you have been really good before, money is going to give you respect. Money gives you security. How do you want to secure the life of your secure the future of your kids? Money. How are you going to secure your family's future? Money. You need money for that. All right. The year of financial breakthrough is almost gone, or probably your year of financial breakthrough is even starting, and nothing to show for it. And there's a saying that says insanity is doing the same thing every year and expecting different results. If you have been doing the same thing last year, last 2 years, and you're expecting a different result, you are just deceiving yourself. You are just simply playing with your life, basically. Now is the time to do something different with your life. You can't be doing the same thing, going to work every day, doing the same thing, same routine, and expect that a miracle is going to happen. No, you're deceiving yourself. You'll be earning in naira, nothing is changing. Now is the time to earn in dollars and get a change in your life. All right. Again, I don't know why I'm making mistake here. It's 30,000 naira, please, not 25,000. 30,000 naira. Via transfer to. So you pay again, please. Again, be careful of scams. Be very, very careful. No PAMPay, no OPay, no money points, no new generation bank. The bank should be paying to is the Keystone Bank account. And if you are from Ghana, send a message to the admin and ask that you want from Ghana and you want to make your payment, you get a link. All right. Take a screenshot and go and make your payment. Can I pay? So what do you do after payment? I think I've said this many times. We have more recent testimonials from a lot of people in our academy. And sometimes you need to forget everything you know and follow who know road. It's a Nigerian term. Follow who know road. Like, forget everything you know and follow somebody who knows where they are going. All right. Just the way when Jesus went to meet Peter and tell him, I'm going to make you fishers of men. Peter left what he was doing and followed Jesus. Not saying I'm Jesus, but just using a context to make it make sense. All right. Then stop making excuses, wishing things were better. A lot of you are always making excuses. Oh, I wish this was better. Oh, I wish the country was better. Oh, I wish this president didn't enter. I wish this, I wish that. Wishes is not going to get you anywhere, guys. Even if you're not going to take action for yourself, take action not for you, but for the people that you love. The reason why I'm where I am today, successful, doing very well, is because I thought about my sisters. That if I don't take action right now, my sisters are going to, like, boys are going to be, deceiving them with some small money, and the next thing they're doing things they're not supposed to be doing. So take action for the people, not for you, but for the people that you love, because money, God forbid, or one of your family members gets to hospital. Yeah, I don't prefer anything to happen, but sometimes you have to be realistic and you need money for these things, right? Now, congratulations to those who took the opportunity. You took an incredible decision, and that's what serious people do. They act, just like Brenda. She told me that when she signed up, she said, I made a year amazing. I was a blessing to her year, and I hope that I look forward to also be a blessing to your coming year. How many of people have paid? All right. If you have paid, let me know in the chat. Some people are asking, can we pay instrumentally? Instrumental payment is always a stress, because when you pay instrumentally, you don't get access to the program until you complete your payment. All right. but you can go ahead and pay instrumentally. Just send it to your admin. All right. When you make your payment, send it to your admin. How many people have paid? I don't think we get to. Let me see. We are now up to our numbers, our 40 numbers. So obviously, the discount has been extended to Saturday. So how do I find my group admin? Just go on WhatsApp, message. You see, the person who is posting on your group constantly is the admin, and the person, that's the only person that have access to the group that can chat in the group. Just message them privately. All right. So once you have paid, please pay attention. Once you have paid, okay, what you do is that you now hear from the horse's mouth. This is Bakare. I hope you guys can hear this. Can you guys hear my screen? This is Bakare. The account number, your account number is pinned on the chat. Just use it to make your payment. Be careful of scams. Can you guys hear the audio I'm playing? Can you guys hear the audio? I don't even know if you guys can hear the audio. Let me know if you can hear the audio, please. So yeah, our first coaching session is on Monday. So make sure to make your payment fast so that you can join us on Monday. All right. The discount of 30,000 naira, we are not up to our 40 slots yet, but a lot of slots have been taken. So we have, kind of give it an extension. After this payment, you're not paying for anything else again, and that is a promise. All right. Oh wow, I don't know why you can't hear him. I don't know why this thing's acting like that. But anyway, let me go to the payment again. I don't know if you need the payments. This is it. Be careful. This is very, very important. I don't want anybody, there's a lot of impersonators right now using my name. Some are opening WhatsApp, some are using Facebook, some are using, Instagram. Be very, very careful. I will not DM you telling you to pay into a PAMPay account. I will not DM you telling you to pay into OP account. I will not DM you telling you to pay into Money Point account. I do not use any of the new generation bank. Anybody posing as me telling you to pay into a new generation bank is obviously a scam. All right. The only account that you should be paying to is my company account, which is the Keystone Bank. The account number is 101-299-7476. I hope that's clear. I hope that's clear. All right. Let me know if you have questions. I think I've done justice for tonight. I want to call this a night, and you know, just I want to call this a night. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed your time. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed your time. Okay, yes, we can go off right now. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. If you have questions, just put your question in the chat. I'm going to come online and probably just respond. Okay, all right. So yeah, guys, thank you for staying with me. Thank you. All right, so thank you guys for staying with me. Like I said before, before. If you are wondering why, I didn't make this free, I think I've, done justice to that. Yeah, the training is online. Okay, the admin is going to respond because they're human. Just be, take your time. Someone is asking it, but you said it was free. I don't think there's any way I said it was free. I just wanted to, like, deliver, and like I said, I made the point very clear. See, enrolling into the academy is a choice. It is not like, it's not by force. I'm not putting a gun to your head to sign up. It's basically a choice. All right, but I invest a lot in this training. That's the reason why you get those stupid courses of 5,000 naira, 3 5, where they're just saying a bunch of training, because you're looking for free things. You want everybody to do it for free, and when you go into school, you paid school fees. All right, guys, we have to call it a night. I don't want to make this too long for people who are going to watch replay. Cheers, guys. I love you all. I pray that God is able to provide for everyone here, whether you sign up or not. I still love you. So cheers and good night. Good night. Good night. Nobody's telling me good night. Wow. I mean, I've done something wrong.